Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start off by saying I apologize. Not for the content of what I said, the points I made in the review that I had, but for the attitude I had. Yes, there was hate and vitriol there and disappointment, and it was a pushback on the hate and vitriol towards the DCEU, which is why I said, well, I expected something better, and what I got was subpar to what. In fact, it was everything that the alleged people who condemned other movies in the superhero genre, everything that they condemned was in this movie. So that is what I want to do. I want to just apologize for the manner in which I conducted myself. I don't want to spend too much time, but I want to say that the review that I had, I will pull it down and I will do a new review which doesn't have vitriol and hatred and is not name calling, especially some of the old videos I had where I called Thanos' head a penis head. That's kind of low, and I don't want to go that route. The haters can do that, but I'm not going to do it. We need to walk the high road, not the low road. Shout out to Tread Osborne and my brother. Don't follow in my example. My example is wrong. You can address points absolutely. You can speak about how the movie is substandard, but don't name call it. Don't call it trash. Don't call it a shitty movie. There are people who actually enjoyed this movie. We need to always be considerate for the people who enjoy movies. That's what you go to cinema to do, enjoy a movie. And so I was not considerate about that, as well as, and so shout out to you, Dave Ethan. You enjoyed the movie. I'm so happy for you. And actually, man, I don't want to disrespect you. I just want to talk, though, about the hypocrisy and the inconsistencies in the industry and how hypocritical they can be. I will make those points in the review, as well as I will say that from here on in, I'm not going to talk about movies that I don't like or I don't appreciate and waste time on them. So the review will be short. It will be brief, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 5. And that will be that, right? And it'll be much cleaner. I won't be using expletives and those kinds of things. It's wrong, and my conscience has been bothering me for the last couple of days. Guys, don't walk in that example. Don't take the low road. Always take the high road, all right? So that's what I want to do, put out that apology. And there were good things in Avengers Infinity War. Don't get me wrong. Some generic good things, but good things nonetheless. And so that made it a superhero film, Not what we expected, but it was a superhero film. And I want to talk about 2 MCU movies, which I really want to emphasize on, was Captain America: The First Avenger. I saw Red Skull in Infinity War. That was pretty cool. And also Black Panther, all right? Because I have not spent time talking about Black Panther. I really appreciate Black Panther for what it brought to the table and what Captain America: The First Avenger did. And one thing I can say is, when it comes to Captain America, the MCU has treated him with respect. They have not made spoofs, parodies, and that kind of stuff on him, per se. And that is something, that's one character they've treated with respect and dignity. And Black Panther, to some degree, they have also done the same. They haven't made jokes with that character. So I'm glad about that. So there are some positives there. But I just wanted to apologize for that, guys. Especially the people who enjoyed this movie. I want to just tell you guys, keep on enjoying the movie if you can. But I will point out the truths. I absolutely will do that about this movie, which I think makes it subpar in my review. Okay? Some other movies I want to talk to you guys about is Gladiator. I just watched it recently, and man, that thing is fantastic. So I want to talk a little bit more about Gladiator, and that's in 2000, by the way. Ridley Scott, of course. So I just want to talk about movies that I think are meaningful, good movies. I'll do a couple videos on those. Of course, we must cover Black Panther because there's a lot of real solid reasons why it is just a fantastic movie.